was a Diamond, featuring Ivani, Hyena. You know, I thought this was an hyena.
Lakini mbona why do you like
No, you know, the first time hyena, how can Diamond sing about hyena? And you know what hyena is?
Yes, hyena is a hyena.
Yeah, but when you turn it to another language from East Africa,
the sheng part of our language,
hyena.
Inaitwa hyena ni fisi. Men who like to eat
what?
Anyhow.
Yeah. Now
wanapenda kukula wanawake anyhow.
So you see, this song is even relating to the person singing, huh? I've not mentioned anyone.
But he mentioned it. Have you watched lately the young YFA, the young famous and African?
What is that?
The young famous and African, where he said himself he's a fish.
Wait. This movie has changed. Is this a movie or a series?
It's a series.
There's something I'm not getting.
It is a series.
It's a series.
Yeah, it may change.
My sister was telling me yesterday, have you watched I Am 31st? And I'm like, what is that? So this is the same.
Yeah, it's the same, but
I Am 31st.
That is a place whereby he said he's 31st, and Bado he said he's a fish in a very indirect way. And you know what? Hey, let me give you an update.
No. Before you give me an update, I was arguing with my sister. There is no movie in Netflix which is called I Am 31st. So are they related, these two movies? What did you say it is called?
It is Young, Famous and African. Hey. YFA.
Let me call my sister later. Let me write because I will forget. You said young?
YFA. Young, famous and
YFA. Hey. FY. YFA.
Why? YFA. Why young? They are young. They are famous and they are African.
Hey, and where did my sister get? Have you watched I Am 31st?
I Am 31st is where Diamond was asked by one of the ladies.
The same Diamond singing hyena.
The Diamond singing hyena here.
What has Diamond not done in this?
He was asked, "How old are you?" And for a moment, I just love the swag that he puts inside there when he's saying, before he said that I am 31st.
I need to watch.
The way he opened his button, I was thinking he's going to say something bomb, only for him to say, I am 31st.
Lakini, I am 31st. Now I understand where this movie is coming from.
Where?
Young, you said young, famous and Africa. And my sister is telling me, have you watched I Am 31st? I'm asking her, what is this? Yesterday by day, I spent all my evening hours looking for this movie.
For the Young 31st.
I was arguing with her, and she doesn't even know how it is called. No, it's not a joke, by the way.
Guys, she doesn't know age.
No, somebody just told her there's a series that is going on right now. It's famous in Kenya rather than South Africa, where I heard it was.
It is. It was shot there in the.
But it's famous in Kenya than in South Africa.
Actually, it's not only in Kenya. It's right now in number one. In
number one.
In the whole entire
and
world.
My sister is telling me it's called 31st.
31st.
Okay. You know, this man, you have just put that song that it reminded me about the ships that we are talking today.
The ships.
And talking about that young and whatever, young and famous and
African.
I thought I'm having a story. You're going to tell me about this, but I've had some stories. The way you're saying it. Twitter. I was on Twitter when I was sometimes when someone tells you go and look for this movie, first go to Twitter. Maybe you will get some ideas. Which movie is this? I Am 31st. And then I just saw so many things. Then I was asking myself, which kind of ships are these young and famous?
Let me tell you, that one is a mixed one. It's a mixed whole of ships. Pale kuna entanglement ships. There are some entanglement ships when it comes to that movie or that series. There is some relationship. There are some. I will say what Andile say. Andile is one of the guys who is one of the casts that are there. Polyandra ship. Whereby a woman is allowed to have more men.
Our first episode, you mentioned this one, and you said it's in South Africa.
Exactly.
South Africa.
Andile is from South Africa.
Andile is from South Africa.
Yes, and that's because he understands what polyandry is. That
can you remind me again? You know, some things I never. These things are being used.
For real.
Let me write. You know, my sister today, she will see me. I'm going there to bomb her. I'll tell polyandra.
Yeah.
I even don't know the spelling, but let me just write like poultry. Polyandra.
But polyandreship, whereby a woman is allowed to have more than 2 men.
A woman or a man?
No. For a man, it's called polygamy.
This only happens in the West, here in Europe.
For polygamy, it's for a man whereby he can have more than 3 women.
They all start with the
Or yes, because it's a plural. And then there's polyandro, where a polyamory. Oh wait, yes,
a woman.
A woman is allowed to have more than 2 or 3 men.
Chineke. Hey. So this guy mentioned this word in this 31st.
I'm 31st.
Sorry, young, famous and African.
Yes. Now that one is the Andile. Now there comes this where there are some situationships.
So really? in that same series, we have polyandry.
Yes,
being
we
number
have
1.
Polygamy.
We have polygamy.
Yes, because there is Diamond who had more than 2 women in the same show. Yes, he was a hunter. He was a fisi, just like this song that he's saying right now. Yena, he was a fisi of one of the ladies that he was interested in one of the ladies. Yet he had another baby mama there.
Mama.
Yes.
The famous one from South Africa.
Zari.
Hey,
Zari, the boss lady.
How could the boss lady allow someone to snitch on Diamond?
It's called wanaume, men.
But this lady is strong. She can strangle someone.
It doesn't matter. But there's something.
I need to watch. What is the second ship?
The second
polyandry, polygamy.
Polygamy was there. There was also entanglement ship.
Entanglement ship.
There was an entanglement ship. There were some situation ships.
Hey.
Yeah, this
guy. I need to watch. I love this.
There was some.
Now let's go slowly. Polyandry, polygamy, entanglement ship, and there was one you mentioned. Situationship.
Situationship. Did you write the entanglement ship?
I did. Now, before we go far, because we're gonna finish this series.
Yes.
Who was this with polyandry? What was mentioned?
That was Zari, because Zari, like I said, she had her diamond around. Not only did she have the diamond, she also had some gold.
Even Zari, she was going. I said these people wanna kill me,
Yes.
I need to watch this thing.
Now Zari was the one who was
even the song we're listening here, Ayana, you can see when Zari is inside. How did you choose this song today?
It's because of I love Zari. Whenever it comes to this to this episode, really, as much as she was never my favorite person. Okay, I don't think she'll ever be my favorite person. But in this movie, it just shows how a woman should really carry herself. Okay, why I really didn't like her before, it was because I felt sometimes like she was taking some women down, dragging them down. As much as it was none of my business, it hurt me to see another woman being dragged down by another lady. So that one. But whenever I looked at this series, Jamani, I just love the way she is.
So the polyandry, entanglement came in, polyandry came in. You said Zari was having another I heard Diamond was having a party.
Polyamory pole. Polyamory pole. It's polyamory, not polyandry.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let's continue. You said polyamory came from Zari and
Zari having Diamond,
where a woman is having 2 men.
Yes. It's allowed in South Africa. By the way, it's a very legal something for those who are watching. It's very allowed. To have 2 more than 2
I see it here in diaspora. That's the problem. I have never known that it's happening back in Africa.
It's happening. It's happening, and it's very, very legal.
Okay.
Yes.
So there are so many ships in this series.
In this series, by the way, there's also a very real relationship. When I look at this lady, the white lady with a guy called Naked. Yeah, his name. There's a guy who is called Naked. He's a very famous DJ back in South Africa.
A guy called Naked.
But he's always dressed.
So how do you come home and tell your kids?
Yo, what's up? This is your papi called Naked. But I have some clothes on. That's what matters. It's very
difficult for an African man to be called naked.
Hey.
It sounds.
See, those are the names that's where the fame comes from.
Now assume I'm naked. We are in a mall. Now call me.
Naked.
Oh no.
Everybody will be like, "Hey?
Who? Even me, I will ask, who? Who is that? So you saw some. You said you saw from Naked. Which kind of relationship did you see from Naked?
I would say they really had a real relationship whereby it was also, they put it out there how they the common problems with relationships. They had common problems like not getting one another, and also the fact that sometimes a guy does not want to listen to a lady, and the lady does not want to listen to a guy whenever they came to an argument.
That one is as obvious. Men don't listen to ladies. Continue. They displayed something that you really need to know. That's why you are saying that. I'm not saying it's according to statisticos. That one was maybe not mentioned on that I Am 31st series, but it was.
Guys.
Okay,
that man, by then he also mentioned something like that, to be honest.
Okay. You see, now I'm just there.
You're there. You should have been one of the cast.
I think I can try, but the word famous is the one that is going to kick me out of that series. All those others, we can say, we can relate. There's some names you can relate. There's a movie you can be called to be a cat, and then you relate. So you said it is YFA. Young, famous, and African.
So yours is famous.
I think the F there might kick me out. Yes, the F part. Yes, and the word F is not used normally for our African people. It may mean a lot, so that's why we avoid the F word. Yes. So that's why I'm telling you the F. I'm not friendly, but the young. And African,
you can really relate to them. Okay, I totally understand.
So, which other ship? I need to watch this series.
Okay, by then you need to watch.
You mentioned about
this. I don't know how to really. I think this is a single ship whereby now,
someone was there single. Mingling.
There is another one. Did you write situationship? Because there was, the guy who was saying, "You are my African queen." This
no, I have not watched, but
Idibia. Idibia, the guy who was saying, "You are my African queen." Are you in Mobile? I have to play.
Is that an African or is that?
He's called Idibia. Wait, and today I talking of it. I would also love to wish Mr. Should I say his name?
You're talking about Two-Face?
No, Two-Face Idibia, exactly.
Say Two-Face.
Two-Face Idibia is also he's also there. He's also featured there, by the way.
He's also featured.
He's also there.
He's young.
He's young and famous.
Then I'm being born and famous.
99.22 FM. This is Radio Ara. Home of African music.
Just yesterday, you came around.
So this is the guy who sang this song.
This is the guy.
Two-Face.
Two-Face Idibia. He's also there with his
This
wife.
song was sung way back in 2014 when I was 6 years.
Did you just say that when if Two-Face is young, then you are not yet born?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Chokozi.
No, but be frank. 2014 is this song, I'm telling you. I can remember the date. 2014. Hey, 2014.
We think I was 12 or 13.
You were. You see, you are old. That's why I'm telling you, just leave the young. I told you, the young, F, we don't need it. Famous, famous, we don't need it. But African,
Why are you chongwari?
No, not you. You said you are around that age.
Like, now let me tell you.
On a serious note, I thought this song was sung in America with 50 Cent.
No, this is Two-Face Idibia. He's all the way from Africa.
Nigeria.
His name is actually Niligid. I just learned his name. His name is Innocent Idibia.
And
he's married to Anne Idibia. Now, this relationship, I don't know what to call them, but it's a marriage. It's a marriage ship. A marriage whereby it really shows how much of an African, how African women we are taught to kuvumilia nonsense. Like you, yeah, because you just stay there just because you love somebody and you don't even take care of yourself and soul and whatever. So that one I would call a marriage ship. That's a marriage ship right there.
So it worked on that series.
It worked. Well, it worked. I saw them. I saw how Ann Idibia was and how innocent.
I read something on Twitter why
Yeah.
Zari was saying he knows Two-Face a lot than Ann.
Really, it might be. So, you know, when you're being famous, you know some people more, more than the wife, more than their wives.
So we need
because
to
you meet those people outside there. You know, at home he's a father, he's a husband. Out there, he's not only a father and a husband, he's a friend, he's a you know. Because maybe he has some side chicks and the side chick has side chicks and the side chicks also have some side chicks, you know, because
then now we are talking about swing ship now.
Now is swing ship, by the way.
Did we see swing ship on that
no
series?
I know swing ship Azikwa.
Azikwa.
They were very decent.
I was reading again that there's a guy who brought his ex-wives, 2 of them at the party.
Yes, that's Andile.
So how
Andile, the one who wants to have a polyamory with
Zari again.
Yes.
I love that man. That's a gentleman. That's a gentleman.
Why is it?
That's a gentleman. That's a very nice gentleman.
Why is he being a gentleman for bringing up? No, how? Okay,
how is he not a gentleman? Bringing 2 women in the show and she's crashing to another one in the same. Now,
I would not say he's a gentleman.
Not a gentleman.
I would say he's charming. He's very charming in a way.
Women love such kind of men.
Yeah, because he's charming.
You love him because he's charming, but he did it.
For real, I wouldn't like. Okay. See, then even for me, I don't know if I would take it like that.
They took it on that. I need to watch.
They were there. No, this is what they were very decent. The women were very decent. The 2 the 2 ladies who are the the mother to his children, and I don't like calling them. Sometimes it just drops out of my mouth by calling them baby mama, but that's not my best name to give them. Lakini, I just love the way they came out there. They were very decent to both of them. And there was also Zari, who was also there. And Andile seems to be very, very attracted to Zari.
And that's a gentleman. That's how gentlemen do it out there.
Anything better than you.
Sheep power. Sheep power.
So if you are in any ship, situationship, conditionship, leadership, rulership, membership, relationship.
On that series, I'm very sure there is macho. Diamond aliona nani? You know, you have not talked about this Diamond.
Hey, there is this guy.
Aliona nani?
Aliona kasichana kanaitwaje? What was her name again? Not Candy. Yes, I think it's Andy or Candy. He was really interested. Nadia.
I told you. Let me tell you.
You
want to watch,
an idea of what actually is
if you want to watch
there.
the whole series that happened there, first go to Twitter.
They're going to give
read
you
read the comments.
The comment section.
The comment section will give you everything that you are required to know.
What's it called? Yes, Diamond is was really interested with Nadia. But this is what he said. I don't know what kind of sheep would call this.
Can you name?
He was saying, he was asked by the other dudes, because they had gone for a massage parlor with his dudes and all that. And then the guy...
Dude's going for a massage parlor.
Sindio, it's okay to pamper yourself. Hey, I'm telling
Only
you,
dudes.
my husband, I'll be pampering. I'll be like, go and have the massage sessions. Now,
you're taking him there, or
I take him and I make him make sure that he goes with the boys too. That he goes with the men too. Yeah, it's also good for the men to be pampered, so that they can understand that pampering, so that they don't even feel pain whenever they're giving you the money.
Tell your husband to include me on that list, so that at least I have.
No, tell me to include you in that list.
Please do. Please do.
So anyway, this is where Diamond, when they were massaging, Diamond came up with a say, "Hey Diamond, I salute you, my friend."
What did he do?
He said, when it's always good. It's when you're chewing a chewing gum, and you have a strawberry or a blackberry or whatever, a berry on the glass. When you're chewing it, you're going and you want to eat this blackberry, right? You're going to take the blackberry. Don't spit out the chewing gum. Instead, chew the other side the berry. swallow it, continue eating the chewing gum.
Now you have explained it. I want you to say the way Diamond said it.
That's what he said.
Just say it the way he said it, because
alisema hivyo, alisema ya kwamba utatafuna Big G na side moja, utachukua lile tunda ule ulimeze, alafu bado ile chewing gum utaendelea kukula.
He said it in Swahili.
You know, he said it. No, I'm just explaining it. No, in
I want you to
Swahili.
say it in English the way he said it.
I just said it.
I don't trust that Diamond did say that.
Guy, he said that. You
Did
know
he
why?
construct that sentence?
He constructed that
So
sentence.
Tanzanians have gone to an extra
level of speaking English. Usicheze na Diamond.
Hey, Diamond. Diamond.
You know what he meant? He meant
Yes.
like he has Zari, right? And if he has Zari as a queen,
So
if
let's
he
say
finds another
Zari
girl,
was the chewing gum.
Yeah, Zari is the chewing gum now.
Zari is the chewing gum.
Zari is the chewing gum, and then there is the berries. The berries, Nadia, the other ladies whom he have children with, they were all cherries. So he chewed the cherries.
Wait, let's go slowly. He chewed Zari, being the chewing gum.
He's a chewing gum. She always
now
be there.
when she found Hamisa Mobeto and our sweetheart from Kenya,
Tanasha,
something like that.
Tanasha, yeah.
So she the donor one.
Yeah.
So she put Zari here on the other side as a chewing gum.
Yeah.
Then he took the strawberry, which is Hamisa Mobeto chewed. And when he realized that it has gone,
he continued chewing.
He continued chewing the Zari here.
Yeah.
Then he took the donor, Tanasha from Kenya. Then
and then he also ate the cherry. He swallowed it. So the chewing gum will always be there.
And now he wants to chew Nadia. Exactly. I need to watch this. I don't know how to call this relationship, but
that one I don't. That's why I was
I have to swing it somewhere. It's like Diamond is not swinging on the relationship.
Well, utajuaje? Unajua vitu kama swinging, you don't have to do it publicly. Yeah.
I love that. So we have had all these ships in one series.
Yes.
I need to go and watch that series.
For everyone that has not watched, I mean, that is something that we've really learned. Not
I've
only
been missing a lot this week.
You know, Kwanza, I was waiting for that day that itatoka.
Yes.
I could not wait.
Yeah. I love that. Those are goals. Now, the one who wanted to have, who brought his two hexes. And was having a crush on Zari, the guy you mentioned. I've forgotten the name. Andile,
yeah.
And Diamond. Those are gentlemen.
Why? Because I'm going to say this. That guy is he's a gentleman.
But have you had?
He's charming.
He's charming.
Do you know, even to a point whereby he goes to Diamond's house, to Zari's house, and then they meet with Diamond over there.
So that happened.
Guy,
I need to watch this thing.
The
only person who confused me is my sister, who told me, watch I Am 31st. I was waiting for watching this thing. Let me go and find out what happened. Don't even finish it here. But on Twitter, let me tell you, go on Twitter and read the comments.
You're going to get some comments.
You can watch in Twitter. You can watch a movie.
Actually, you're going to watch a
movie through comments. The way Kenyans and Tanzanians are commenting on that series, you get the feeling from the top to down.
Now, even Kenyans, kwa nini hata Kenyans tunaongea hapo? We don't even have anyone there. By the way, which of our ships from Kenya would you take them to Young, Famous, and African?
Check out Canada Richards.
Moyo nimekukabidhi, ndumu hapo bafuni, shahidi anga aidhi, na Mungu Baba mbinguni. Je t'aime mais chante tout pas, c'est moi que je n'oublie pas.
That's Penzi. Yeah, Levis. Is it? This must be French.
French.
Diamond. Yeah.
Diamond can speak French.
Hey.
But if he spoke English, then he can speak French. No, let's say the truth. If we did it on the
But
English side.
Okay, see, not like we have hate.
But now
We don't have hate
according
on
to
Africa, on
you
Tanzania.
watch their series, okay? Me, according to Twitter, for the first time, Africans have done a great job giving out as a series. I have never heard of a series like the young and famous
Young African and the
we
famous.
hope they will come out with
I hope they're going to continue
season
because
2, or continue.
you know they let me tell you, apart from the different ships that I really watched there, and I know yet more are yet to come. I also observed something is that they brought out the Africa that a lot of the rest of the world does not know. You know, African is known to be a third world country or whatever continent.
It is
not. Go watch Young African and Young Famous and African.
So
my
what?
friend.
You will mistake it with Africa.
The kind of car they do drive for that place now. And the kind of dress they wear for that place. Hey, this lady anaitwa Akinyi akuje tuambie maneno ya diaspora, kwa nini hata watu, why people don't like it in Africa.
99.22 FM. This is Radio Ara. This is Radio Ara. Home of African music.
Mon cœur sentit maman, le petit pour toi maman. Mon cœur sentit.
So you said we need to congratulate them for the kind of work they have done.
They did a very great job. To be honest, the Young Famous and African Yao did an awesome job. It is a big deal. Because, you know, the way they put out the people out there and the pride they had. You know, Diamond, on the other hand, he was struggling with his English, but the way he gave it out, and sometimes he was so proud talking in Swahili, because sometimes they talked in Swahili. And the South African also did the South African languages. It was so beautiful.
So everything was well represented.
It was very well represented, really. Sitasema ni urongo. Everything.
Congrats.
Now the curves, when you see the curves of Zari, when you see the prettiness of Nadia, you know, they're not bleaching themselves. When you see the realness they have, like those people who, you know, they can never bring nonsense to them. You know, it was just too much African. At the same time, it was. I don't know how to put it outside.
The way you are speaking, I'm even thinking. The way I'm seated here, I'm thinking. Can we start ours?
We should start ours.
Yes, the young, we are still young.
We are still young.
The famous, I don't like it.
I watch it. Let's go the young
Let's
African.
put R. Young, rich, and African.
Give me 5. Give me that thing.
99.22.
We are rich. So we do away with the F. I don't like it.
You don't like the
I don't like the famosity.
Okay, then
but I like the R. Yes. Even Radio R here. That's why you mingle these things.
Are you a liar? Sex is on this beat, ladies.
Yes, but on a serious note. Yes, it could be sound better. Young, rich, and
African.
Yes.
Because by the way, lakini tutambie we stole it.
Because we are not stealing it.
No, before they put it young, famous and African, they had put young, famous and rich.
Where?
On that same movie, they changed the name Badai.
Young, famous.
They had called it Young, Famous and Rich. Then they changed the name to Young, Famous and African.
You see, they realized they were stealing our content that we are supposed to build in the future. So that's why I'm telling you.
We should do the Young, Rich and Famous, African.
Young, rich and African. Because them, they are famous. They are two different things. Being famous and being
rich.
Let me tell you where it is.
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of famous people sink into depression.
I'm telling you.
Why? They are sinking into depression because they are famous, whereas in the pocket there's nothing. So you meet them out
to keep up with the society.
With the society,
expectations,
yes, and they are suffering. That's why I'm telling you, it's a very, very different big thing. You be famous, you're nothing. You have nothing. I've seen my brothers from where I come from.
Yeah.
Comedians.
Yeah.
And whatever's.
Yeah.
Going into depression because They are famous on our screens. We see them. We think they have money. You get them on the street, you salute them. All right?
Yeah.
But they're suffering. You have more money because they are just famous. You see them on the screens on this camera. These cameras here on the studios, sometimes they lie to people out there. Yes, but when you come behind the scenes, you realize these people, they don't have suffering. Anything. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you. They will never say we have stolen any content. We are young, rich, and
African.
Yeah, the way Zuchu is saying, unapata size yako. Stay on your lane. If you are rich,
stay on your level.
They stay on your level. That's what I like about it. Yeah. So they are famous. True.
Yeah.
There's nobody on that series who was not famous.
To be honest, all of them, they were famous.
And they have money.
They have money.
But they are famous. All right?
Actually, do you know Zari on that thing? She said she's an F billionaire. She doesn't need a man to secure a man.
But she dates billionaires.
Well, yeah, maybe. Ow. Yes,
that's why I told you. Let's bring ours. Young, rich, and African. Them, they are famous.
Okay, sawa.
All right.
We are going to bring that. Everybody who wants to go to come and do the featuring. In case you want to do featuring, you tell us.
Yes.
Thank you for Mr. Buyamba watching all the way from Frankfurt. Nimeona your screenshot. Thank you.
Buyamba. Thank you. Blessings to you. A shout out to Buyamba.
And also a shout out to Mr. Alex's wife, Miss Wamboi, Mrs. Wamboi. Yes, Mrs. Wamboi, I really wish you a great happy birthday today. Happy birthday.
Ushaanza kutuma salamu.
Wacha nishaanza kutuma salamu kabla nikukumbuka nimekumbuka nikasema wewe.
Let's finish this show, then we tutume salamu. Then tutume salamu. We shall wish all the people who are celebrating their birthday
today. So okay,
let's remain there on the young, famous, and African. According to all the ships, what lesson do you think we should learn from that? Because that series, I'm very sure it has lots of them.
Yeah.
Which kind of ship do you think we can take home today as we conclude? Polyamory. You want us to take polyamory today home? Ti amo.
Polyamory.
Ti amo.
Are you liar?
Namshukuru Mola kanisa.
Tunashukuru Mungu ametujalia watoto wazuri. You want us to take okay.
Ndio polyamory. Why? Because why is it that South African they have allowed them to have more than women are allowed to have more than two men, and nowhere else in the world is allowed?
So you want us to allow that?
Yeah.
That's what we are taking home.
Not for me, but I'm sure there are women who are out there who'd like to have more than two men.
Which kind of sheep are you today? Which kind of sheep do you want to be in future? Which kind of sheep do you really wish to be? We shall be talking this every Wednesday from 6 p.m. I'm telling you. Join us with the Queen Victoria herself here, who wants to have... I don't want to say.
No, I did not.
For those who are watching,
I'm advocating for women.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for those who are watching. And for those who are listening, remember www.cradior.com. You're gonna click that link and listen to us live. Non-stop African hits from your home of African music, all the way from Tanzania, Uganda, South Africa, Lesotho, Nigeria, Ghana. I'm telling you, and there's more that is coming up this week. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Join us tomorrow from 6 p.m. The Jesse Edition show. I understand it's gonna be about Amapiano.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you. All the way from South Africa.
They don't want to miss that.
They don't want to miss that, and I'm very sure maybe have our guest DJ all the way from Zimbabwe.
Okay, South African coming up.
There's a lot that is happening here. Sasa tuma salamu tufunge show.
Sasa wacha nitume salamu kwa
ngoja tuma salamu vizuri.
Wacha tutume kwanza nataka kwanza tumimbie ile wimbo ya happy birthday kutoka Radio RFM.
Unataka kuimbia kwa nani kwanza?
Anaitwa Madam Wamboi Karuma.
Madam Wamboi. Madam nilimuona.
Ulimuona.
Alisema this Madam is Fanta.
Madam,
Madam is Fanta. I don't even know which Fanta we can name her. Maritati,
beautiful queen, best friend.
Hey, I'm telling you, Mrs. Karuma, wherever you are listening to us from, today I'm telling you, it was your day.
I wish you had that.
We wish you a happy birthday, Madam Karuma, from all the way from Frankfurt, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
Madam
Berlin.
Madam Maridadi. Madam Fanta Magojes. The Madam in the house. Happy birthday from the home of African music, I'm telling you.
Radio Ara.
Live from Stuttgart City, Germany.
Wishing you happy birthday.
Check out It's My Birthday right here.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. She power.
So if you are in any ship, situationship, conditionship, leadership, rulership, membership, relationship.
It's young.
Yes, to the Madam Karuma. Madam Karuma, we are telling you, happy birthday from your home of African music. And for those actually who are celebrating your birthdays out there,
we just want to wish you a happy birthday.
I'm telling you, from the home of African music,
blow whole lots of candles for us on behalf of the rest of the world and for you. And you know what, we just want to wish you a great life, a blessed one, and the one full of enjoyment. And also
happy birthday,
yo.
Yes, happy birthday to everybody out there who is celebrating his or her own birthday this month of March. Remember, we have around 8 days to go. Which ship are you? Which ship have you been this month? Which ship have you been since Valentine last month? That's when people actually knew which relationship they are in.
Yes.
We shall be talking to this. Remember, you can join us on our Facebook page at Radio R, on our Instagram page at Radio R 99.2 FM, on YouTube. Subscribe. Click that link, click that bell so that you may be knowing what you're talking here each and every day.
You can as well go to our website, which is www.cradior.com. Just click on listen live and you're going to get us one-on-one.
I'm telling you. Thank you so much. And for those who want to advertise with us, I'm telling you, the contacts are on the screen for those who are watching us. Yes, for those who are listening to us, www.cradior.com will explain everything to you. Contact us and let's do this together this year 2022. Victoria, tell them one thing before we leave here, because I didn't want to finish the show. Is that we don't have time.
What I'm going to say is that all men should not be like Diamond, having chewing gum and having to have cherries and a strawberry to chew and swallow.